This video is sponsored by Squarespace. All right, guys, it's over. Wrap it up. The whole Rick Owens, Margella, Archive JPG, Acne Studio.
Wrap it up,
this
chat.
is so tough, gang. Just wrap it up, dog. We've officially evolved.
Gang.
There are bigger fish to fry now. You know, take a step back for a second. Think about it. What are you actually wearing? What are you actually wearing, though? Is that you or is that who they want you to be, man? Personally, I live my life a quarter zip at a time. I got a closet full of quarters because it all makes sense now. So obviously, this is something interesting happening right now. But what is so interesting about it? Why do we even entertain this? My favorite example of this going on right now,
Let me hit up my food real quick. Hold up. Gah! I'm back. Okay.
Methazine. Probably haven't heard of this in a minute.
Christmas, everybody.
Remember back in the day, this energy, right? Like, I remember this video, seeing this video for the first time. I could feel this video. This is him now. From underground rap to playing jazz on a 100-year-old trumpet. Quarter zip effect. SD kid, right? Underground rapper with a violent rhetoric. Now, esteemed actor and socialite. Cleaned his life up, man, in a matter of months. Quarter zip effect. Even if it's a joke. But is it though? Because like, everything's a joke. But is it though? See, what is the real juice behind this meme?
Hello, Jaja. Okay, honestly, I've been seeing a lot of people with quarter zips lately. Like they literally dress up the exact same. Like they have a quarter zip. They basically look like these. Like a lot of people been like, be original, dress up. Like, can people just like dress up like nicer? Like ada. But like everybody's like they're like they don't know how to dress and like they just like doing dress. I mean, they're just following other people's dress up thingy majig. Yeah.
The quarter zip idea, oh, fuck, man. As much as I fucking hate explaining a joke, a meme, there's just no fucking fun way to. So this is what I mean. God, all right. So the quarter zip idea, this is pretty much just a tongue-in-cheek way of saying, I've moved.
There's actually not a way to style it. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way. Like how like it looks the same. It looks literally the same. Like everybody looks the same when they wear quarter zips.
Up in life. I'm growing up, dog. I'm over it. It's a different path, you know, compared to other contemporary juvenile means of success, like getting motion, for example, or the classic hitting a lick. Choosing the quarter zip is a rebellious way of evolving through traditional societal means. Instead of talking about this conceptual, intangible idea of motion, right? Whatever that means. Instead of talking about motion, how about promotion? You ever heard of that? Or instead of talking about, oh yeah, I have a roster, what is that doing for you? How about you talk about a portfolio? That's a better spread if I've ever seen one. Which again, you know, the whole thing is kind of funny, but in a weird way, it's kind of sad. Because it's like, yeah, dude, we kind of should care about things that matter. But that's f***ing lame.
True. Why would we care about like... Why do we care about our success when we can look successful, I guess?
And this is kind of this abstract view of saying like, hey guys, maybe if we actually cared about stuff, but as a joke, you know, like today, especially with the bubble of online cultures, like understanding of what success is, you know, this, or at least the cool cinematic presentation of success. Everyone wants to be a rock star nowadays. Like if you have a phone, you have an opportunity. Doesn't mean you should take it. Like entrepreneurship, trading, anything creative, all of that just looks cooler as an idea of success, as opposed to these traditional routes that require like time and merit, hard work, education, you know, useless life qualities. But like, this is not sexy at all. Like, we want to be doing unboxings. We want to be doing fit checks. So in a cheeky joke, cheeky kind of way, out of spite, pursuing a traditional, not sexy, but mature and respectable route. This almost
You will again since it's cool as shit, type shit. The video making me wish you graduate so you can be employed. Yeah. You think people like us take pictures of a vanilla drip? I mean, you could always spice up your drip, you know what I mean? Type shit. Just look up Pinterest and like search up like black outfit or like white outfit or like outfit during the summer. And then you can like, or like you could do Japanese outfit and people would love it.
seems kind of punk rock, you know? Or as I'm gonna coin for the first time, punk. This just writes itself, man. And also, like, cause like all
You don't have time for that? That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. You peg as of late is Tyler the Creator because man dresses up. That is true. That is true. His outfit is very, very interesting. I like it. But what if you don't have money for it? Thrift store. Thrift store is so good. Like you can find hidden gems in thrift stores so easily. I love thrifting.
the stuff that you're seeing, it's like, yeah, I've grown up. I'm unk now, but I'm punk because you, I'm gonna get a job in tech. I don't know, we've come full fucking circle now. And I think the reason for this type of reaction is that if too many people are onto something, I feel like it's equally trendy to disassociate with it, to not want to take part out of spite. Like how I showed earlier about how like wanting to be a main character in your life is like the most desired job by this generation. Horrible pick. We don't need.
Who's that guy that dresses up a lot and posts it online? Wisdom Kane? Wisdom K. I'm not sure who that is, but I'll probably give them a look later. But editor, put some pictures of them somewhere on the screen so people know who that is.
More Batman, right? We need more plumbers. But because of this popular pick grows a widespread distaste for the concept, despite its popularity, rather because of its popularity. And we see the same thing for clothes, you know, like when a brand gets popping and it's just like, I never liked this brand. Or like when you see a shoe everywhere, you're like, man, I hate everyone that wears this shoe. And it's like, it was never about the brand, never about the shoe. You actually don't care. It's just a thing that everyone's on it, so you want to feel special. Like, hey, am I the only one that hasn't watched Game of Thrones? It's like, no, motherfucker, you're not. What is 6'7"? Am I the only one that doesn't know what 6'7" is? You're a loser. Another example of this phenomenon, the annual Drake check, where all year round it's really cool to hate on Drake, and it's like, oh, you listen to fucking Drake.
Sergeant, I'm so sorry, but like, the bot is dead. You hate shoes, you like the feet exposed, of course you do. Drake was not on your Spotify rap. That is good. I don't really listen to Drake or Kanye.
And then every first week of December, everyone realizes that the call was coming from inside the house and that you are a closeted Drake supporter. And at this point, the idea of liking and hating Drake are just equally popular to the point where it's like, why are we even taking, who cares, dude? Listen to him, don't listen to him. I'm gonna make a change next year. I'm not gonna listen to Drake. And he's number 3. And it's like, yeah, dude, it happens every year. Just let it fucking go. You like Drake. You're even seeing this happen live with underground UK rap. And how SDK went from this like refreshing niche pocket of music that you're like, oh, this is actually kind of, boom, most streamed rap album of the week in a matter of months. And now it's like, do you really want to make 4 Raws the soundtrack to your photo dump? Is that really what you're trying to do right now? And now on the inverse of this pattern of disliking popular things, people also tend to become radically interested in things that are deemed difficult or things that are kind of unwanted by society. You know, we love feeling special knowing that we're doing things that others can't or having things that others don't have. For example, right? Running. The whole point of this is it sucks. Like the whole, dude, this is stupid. Like, why are people, it's stupid, it hurts. It's just that, like, when you tell people, like, if you get into running and you know that you're doing some bullshit that other people can't do because you force yourself to, obviously, but you're like, oh, I got a 10-mile long run this weekend, and then the person you're talking to is like, oh, that's crazy. What? 10 miles? I can't even do 3 miles. We love that reaction. It's like, Now you feel really special. It's like, congratulations, Forrest Gump. Is that what you wanted? You watch all these David Goggins videos just to get them out. When you take these same behavioral patterns and apply them to fashion, like where something's so popular that it's hated, but also shares this level of distaste, you know, this level of struggle, this level of like, I don't know anything about that. When you take the crossroads of these two lanes, what do you get?
Oh my god, dude. It's so hard to talk because my nose keep getting plugged.
The quarter zip revolution, cultural reset. But
You're a bit sick too. Yeah, it sucks, dude. Do you guys think Voldemort ever had a blocked nose? I think so. Actually, that is a really good question, actually. How would Voldemort blow his nose when he does not, when he can't, does he like plug one nose in and then blow it? Or like, how does it work?
you see, now that I'm laying it out, you got to realize this was never really about the quarter zip. There's so many bigger things in play here. Quarter zip is rather just a symbol, a vessel, right? A metaphor, really. This was never about the real quarter zip were the friends that we cut off because we are on to bigger and better things. I think the quarter zip is just a precursor of what's to come. Okay, real quick, let's reflect. How did fashion get here? If you look at the past couple years, right? Think about how overly colorful everything was. Like how outward and expressive the fashion landscape has become. And at the same time, it's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg, right? Like, were we always like this and we were just kind of suppressed? Or are we just kind of forced to be annoying because of dripflation? Why is it that you're either cringe or nonchalant and there's nothing in between? And this is nothing new, right? Like, we've seen this pattern before. Like, when you look at the parallels between the current decade cycle and the 80s and 90s, right? 80s was very flamboyant, you know, very post-war, very expressive. It's like, oh, dude, life's gonna be so much better. Like, I'm the main character. I'm gonna wear these orange pants. I'm gonna buy a house for $50. And I'm gonna put a conversation pit in it because, man, I can afford to talk. And then when you look at the 90s, right? When the recession hit in the 90s, man, things changed. People shut the up, dude.
It's crazy to me. Sorry. It's crazy to me how, like, house prices went up by so much. Like, so much. Like, it costs so much just to rent a house. When you used to be able to buy it with, like a few years of your salary. No, like, just by paying it, like, a few years with like, your salary. Like, it's crazy. Like, even groceries nowadays is so expensive. Like, hello? Are they trying to end me or something? Like, hello?
People adopted this pretentious, if you know mentality. You know, just very highbrow, very like, it kind of sucks right now, but I'm not gonna tell you. Shut up, don't tell me. Presented through the language of minimal design and understated expression, man. The ideas of cringe and nonchalance. The Song of Ice and Fire presented juxtaposed through these two decades right here. And now kind of bringing it to the modern time, when you kind of look at how the 2010s was very optimistic. You know, we were just fucking on YouTube, dude. Like, life was just so much simpler. You go home, you open YouTube, and whatever's viral, you're just like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna talk about this with my friends later. That Obama.
Oh my god. This is so real. I remember going to YouTube and watching like a video and like it went viral and then like I was talking to it about my friends and all my friends were like, oh my god, yeah, this shit is so good, blah, 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 blah. And we were talking about it for like years and then we repeat, we go back again, we go back home and then we found another thing that's super, super funny. Oh my god, life is so good.
Era optimism mixed in with that first wave Trump radical motion. We were kind of excited and agitated. We just had a reason to be outside and feel something. Like, we cared about, like, we were, dude, 2016, dude, I felt like Optimus Prime in 2016. Like, this 3-year run right here, 16, 17, 18. oh, look at you being nostalgic about the... Shut the fuck up, dude. But now, with good footing into the 2020s, you're seeing that shift again, right? Trait of personality for nonchalance, where everything expressive is a performance, and how silence is now chic. When you...
I'll be real, being nonchalant is terrible. Do not be nonchalant. Be chalant, be funny, be happy. Being nonchalant is like dating someone who's boring, bro. I hate that. I hate nonchalant people. I hate how boring they are.
get to a fucking point where shutting the fuck up is like a cool thing. Like, what the fuck is this? What are we even talking about anymore, dude? When silence becomes an asset, you know that we are exhausted. So now where do we go? Performance is exhausting.
Yeah, being chill is like, you're still funny. Like, you just chill. But being nonchalant is like not caring about anything. Nonchalant is like, it's the RL equivalent of being a meta slave. Huh. I guess.
And nonchalance is essentially surrender. The only direction here, I'm not gonna play a fucking character anymore, dude. I don't want to be put in a box anymore. And instead opting for progress, you know, maturity, results, growth. I'm gonna get on with my life. I'm gonna do something for myself. I'm gonna grow up. Punk. But bringing this thing back to fashion, there is nothing wrong with cleaning up the way you dress, you know? Not that you have to be minimal or nonchalant or whatever, but rather caring more about, does your style accurately represent you and what you want to say and what you want to do? People change and grow at their own pace, man. Do you want to be in the tech fleece or do you want to work in tech? Ain't nothing wrong with growing up, dog. You know, how life goes is out of your control. The things that happen, the things that were meant to happen to you, you can't really control where everything goes, but you can control what you're wearing in those situations. And no matter where life takes you, I will always thank the sponsor of today's video, Squarespace, for being able to help me express my ideas no matter where life takes me. Squarespace is the best place to make a website for absolutely anything. They have over 100 designer award-winning templates so that no matter where you are in life, whether you're here, there, or if you want to put on a quarter zip and lock in, dog, they got you covered. And with the new website building system called Fluid Engine, it's never been easier to click and drag technical and graphic assets to your liking, so you can get a fully functional website exactly how you want it in a matter of minutes. And as an e-commerce guy myself, it's never been easier to set up a fully functional web store with Squarespace's integrated e-commerce.
Matcha is overrated. Hojicha is good. What is hojicha? I don't really like matcha. Matcha is like, I don't really like it. I prefer iced lemon tea than matcha.
So no matter what you're using or what you end up.
Let me take a look at what's hojicha actually. Oh, this thing.
You know, and as much as I'm just kind of joking, but am I joking? But as much as I'm kind of just playing around, like, think about it for a second. What are you really doing with your life right now? What could you be doing with your life right now? The quarter zip's just a metaphor. Have you ever put on a quarter zip before? Do you practice that shot?